Peace, 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 everyone. This was In Light Readings and More, Kepler's Blue Lotus, Aqua Moon, Ifanawo Ade, coming to you with our second chakra in our chakra series. So today we're talking about the sacral chakra. Of course, we're wearing our orange. We're in alignment, working on this chakra as we give you the tidbits and information and knowledge about the chakra. We're also working on that chakra in our body as well, as you can watch along and get this information and use it too.
Yes, yes. So thank you so much for joining us. And so we have some great tidbits to share with you. And the information that we share, you can definitely research it on your own. And at the same time, you can also apply the information and you can start seeing the changes within your life immediately while you're doing your research.
Exactly. So today we're talking about the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, also known as the Svadhisthana. Okay. It is the second chakra in the energy body located below the navel where the perineum is. The sacral chakra governs our emotions, our senses, our intimacy and connection. Also, it is governed by the water energy, okay, which is nourishing, soothing, fluid, flexible, and dynamic.
Outstanding. And so as we learn more about the sacral chakra, it has different characteristics, characteristics when it's balanced, imbalanced, active, underactive, or overactive. And so when it comes to the balanced qualities of the sacral chakra, we're looking at the sensuality, the harmony within yourself, just feel, just everything is even Steven.
Nice.
Okay. And so also with the balanced energy, it's friendly, you're more optimistic, you're silly, you're having fun like we're doing right now. And, you have concern for others and you have a sense of belonging. And, it's like your cup is overflowing and you are freely giving of your overflow.
Nice.
And so when it comes to some of the imbalanced energies, sometimes people might develop sexual disorders, they have inappropriate sexual behaviors. Also dealing with, when it comes to the emotions, there's that anxiety, that fear, and then, your emotions are definitely all over the place, kind of sort of like manic a little bit. So that's more on an overactive side, so to speak. And so that's some of the when it's the excessive of the energy. And so moving forward, the question is, how can we bring forth the balance, and what could we do? And so I do not know that, because you're going to speak about like the color, the color and the foods. So those are definitely some great places to get started to balance and bring forth the equilibrium of the sacral chakra.
That is so true, sis. So when it comes to the sacral chakra, eating those foods that are associated with the color orange is going to be a perfect way to help balance you out, especially working with the inside out. Some good foods to eat are going to be apricots, carrots, mangoes, oranges, peaches, persimmons, pumpkins, and tangerines. So wearing the color orange, when you meditate, focusing on that color orange, those are good ways to help. You got to remember, energy is everything. Frequency is everything. And moving into the frequency of the sacral chakra, you have the Sacral 417 hertz. Okay, that's the letter D. Okay, and the chant, and that's a good way too. Chanting sound is very good for balancing out those chakras, getting those chakras to spin the way they're supposed to. So if you wanted to chant, that chant is Vam, and you want to use that in the sound or the frequency of 417, The letter D. Did you bring your forks?
Well, I didn't have that sound.
Oh, you don't have that sound? Okay.
With that letter.
That letter D chant is Vam. So you can always, you could Google it, what's the letter D sound, and that way you could get on a chord to chant Vam to work on the sacral chakra. The affirmation for the sacral chakra is I feel. So it's important to feel with the sacral chakra. And another one is I embrace all of the positive moments of the present and I forgive my past. That's important too when you're working with your chakras, to make sure you're letting go any kind of stagnicities, anything that you're holding on to that it's time to release. A lot of times we hold on to stuff because we're not ready to face it. So in time, life comes to a point where you're going to have to face it and release it and let it go. And then you're no longer holding on to that.
Good. And some other things to consider when it comes to working with the sacral chakra is the different tools that you can use. So there are some crystals that works well with the sacral chakra. And so for starters, there is cornelian. I don't know if you can see that right there, but here's an example of some cornelian crystals. These are absolutely fantastic. These is one of my favorite crystals. Whenever I first started learning about crystals, cornelian was one of the ones that really gravitated to me. So it's a very powerful and dynamic crystal. And then another one is clear quartz. Clear quartz is simple but very powerful. Clear quartz is the master crystal. It goes with everything. You can never go wrong with clear quartz. So you can definitely keep that in mind, when you go out crystal shopping. And some other crystals to keep it that you can utilize for the sacral chakra. You have orange calcite, copper, like if you like to wear copper jewelry. So I have on some copper, and that's definitely benefiting, is radiating within my aura and getting into my energy field. And so I'm constantly receiving the energies to bring forth the sacral chakra healing. Then of course there is, the fire opal, you have the moonstone, and and the orange kyanite. Now that's a good one as well. Yeah, so the crystals definitely a great benefit. And then you have fragrances. And so you have essential oils. Of course, you have incense. I really do like a great incense. So right here, I have jasmine. I'm sorry, y'all can't smell it. But and then we have the lang lang. It's another great one as well. Some other fragrances that you can look out for, get the essential oils, get you a diffuser, of course, the incense, resin. So those are great ways to incorporate the fragrance. So you have like sandalwood, the clary sage, orange. So any type of citrus would be good. The orange, the tangerine, bergamot. That's a great one. We have rosewood, and then cardamom. So that's a great one. And also cardamom is a spice. You can cook with it. So that's a double whammy. You can eat it and you can enjoy the fragrance of it. Yeah, so those just a few of them. And as you learn, you can incorporate, you create a synergy, so you're able to smell it. You're bringing in all your senses together. You're able to smell it, working with the frequencies. Go to YouTube, and the frequency 417, the solfeggio 417. That's ideal to listen to. So go to YouTube. Then also one of the things that I want to share, I also have the solfeggio. It's a chakra soap, It's the sacral chakra soap, but it's infused with the solfeggio 417 frequency. So this is another double whammy. So you get to cleanse yourself and bathe physically and energetically with the solfeggio healing energy. So yeah, so the possibilities are definitely endless.
Awesome. What I wanted to bring up is the glands. The glands is a very important part of our body, but they're also connected to our chakras as well. So sometimes you might have some things going on in your body and you think it's, health-wise, but it might just be that your chakra is not in alignment. And that's why you're having those issues. The glands that are associated with the sacral chakra are the pelvic area, sex organs, potency, fluid functions, kidneys, and your bladder. Sometimes overactive bladder might be that you need to get that sacral chakra tuned. Okay. So make sure you're listening to your body. Make sure you're listening to what doesn't feel right, what does feel right, and also being mindful of what you're eating. If you were fine before you ate something, then after you eat it, you notice a difference in your body, you got to make sure you stay away from those particular foods. Okay. The qualities and functions of the sacral chakra are the primal feelings, sexuality, desire, sensuality, protection, pleasure, awe, and enthusiasm. It's also connected to your relationships, your union with nature, openness to others, and personal creativity. Okay. You have anything else on the sacral chakra, sis?
I just have just a little bit more to share, and this is in regards to the 7 African powers. And so when it comes to the second chakra, the sacral chakra, the 7 African power associated with that is Iyamoja Olakun, also known as Yimiyan. Some people know it as Yimiya, but the same Orisha. And so she resides in the second chakra. She is also known as the mother of all. In correlation to the sacral chakra, she controls the force in nature that brings balance to the tides of life. So when chaos enters into our lives and creates imbalances, the force of yin and yang bring forth the energies that stabilizes the harmony in our lives. So balance is achieved from the ability to flow in and out of change in life by the different circumstances that we encounter. And so with that energy, it helps us to really to balance. I know we keep saying balance, but the ups and downs and the ins and outs of life, like with the tides, when it comes to the water, it goes in and it comes out. And that's how it is within ourselves. Different situations that we encounter, even, in regards to the emotions, they go up, down, in, out. But with the energy of yin and yang, it brings forth that balance. It's swaying, it's calm, it brings about that clarity, the calmness, and then we're able to really sit back, look at situations, analyze it for what it really is, and do what we need to do and take it as a learning lesson and keep moving forward.
That's true. And a little activity tidbit that you can use to work on that sacral chakra would begin is to spend some time in water. Okay, being sure to hydrate is important. Keep in mind that touch is a great way to work on the sacral chakra. So getting a massage, I'm getting one today.
Me too.
And cuddling up with your pet. Okay, your pets, most of the time, people don't even realize, but your pet is very intuitive, but your pet is more in tune with your body than you are sometimes. Okay, because it's like they know when you don't feel good. They know when something's wrong. You wonder why they're being clingy. It's something going on in your body that they feel before you do. Okay. Also, work on those feelings of pleasure and intimacy flowing. That is a big part of the sacral chakra. Okay. So guys, that was our little tidbits on the sacral chakra today. We hope you can find this information useful. Feel free to connect with us on our socials, Enlight Readings and More, Enlight by Aqua.
KBL Healing, Keppers Blue Lotus, Ifa Nawo a day.
So yes, check us out on our socials if you have any questions, if you want to know more information. Throughout the week, we will be dropping tidbits about the sacral chakra. Guys, also, we have a cute little sacral chakra basket. We'll post a picture of that where you have everything orange, everything you need to get things flowing and moving the way they're supposed to, getting the stagnicity out. So we'll make sure to post that as well. And thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Thank you. Peace, peace.